writing Monday. Well, it's Monday. Actually, it's just a few minutes before Tuesday. It's approximately 11:16 p.m. And oh wait, this is not good. Okay, wait. Sorry. Alright, that's my mom. I am doing a Facebook from the other room. So, I had to go turn off the light after this, so, yeah. And, my hair is looking a little flat tonight, but that's because I did something with it today for, the Wednesday vlog, and I didn't want to wash it because of what I did, and I will explain that Wednesday. So I washed it, like I literally went like this with water, in the shower. So yeah, I was like, I don't know, this is washed with water only hair. But, it's nice that it's good and wavy and stuff, but it's like, it's like, doesn't smell like anything, but, I like my hair smelling good, so that's why I like shampoo and conditioner. Even though I've been doing the conditioner only for the past few weeks, and occasionally shampoo, and I like it. But yeah, so I did like a hair mask today that I will prepare to put online sometime this week for y'all to check out. I hope you do anyway. It's fun. And tonight is supposed to be reading Monday. I haven't gotten any writing done, which, I believe that, or I've been led to believe that a real writer writes every day, which I don't think is necessarily true. I think that to be good, to get better at writing, or to be disciplined as a writer, obviously you need to write every day. You need to get into that habit of writing every day. I write like in my personal blog and stuff usually every day. Not lately. I don't know what's wrong with me. I haven't really been like writing in the blog that much. But my live journal, love it. I love it, even if I don't write in it every day. But when it comes to like working on your stories, fiction ones or the memoirs or whatever, you should try to write something every day. I believe that even though the books try to say write every day, that's just to get into the practice of writing and to kind of better your craft. But if you write once a month, you're still a writer. You really are, because if it's still your passion, and it's still, you still have a project that you're working on. Some people, they only can write a limited amount of time throughout the weeks or whatever like that. Some people get inspired only that often, and you're still a writer regardless. I know, a lot of writers out there might not like me saying that, because they might think, you're not really a writer unless you're wanting to write every day or striving to write every day. I want to write every day, but sometimes it's just not in me to actually sit and do it. That zeal for, not zeal, because I have the zeal. Maybe it's more like the zest. The zest just isn't there. And even though I'm not published, I still consider myself, a total writer. That is me. I would love to get into the discipline of writing every day, just because I think it would do better for the stuff that I have started. It takes me 5 years, longer than 5 years, to write one story, but that's a true story. Some stories I started quite a few years ago, and kind of like, check out every once in a while, but a couple, but especially one story, I have literally been writing for the past 5 years. And, that's why it needs it's going to take probably another 5 years to do the rewrite on it. But I mean, that's not necessarily true. It's just, with me, it's because I'm not actually forcing myself to write every day. But if you want to force yourself, go ahead. But I feel better when it's just when I get that inspiration to, I guess, and it just all of a sudden just comes through my fingers. And I mean, again, it's not that I'm not inspired to write every day. That's why I do carry around my notebooks, and like I said, I have receipts, gum wrappers, pieces of napkins at the bottom of the majority of my bags. Actually, I've recently cleaned them out and stuck it all into one bag that has tidbits of stuff written on it, whether it's a story idea, or a line that I want to use, or maybe a lyric I want to use. So that happens throughout the day usually. So just because I'm not like sitting here you know, like a steady, constant working on it for hours at a time every day, doesn't mean that I don't love doing it. It doesn't mean that I don't consider myself a writer, and it doesn't mean I wouldn't consider you a writer just because you don't do it every day. Singers don't necessarily sing every day. Just depends on if you enjoy doing it, and if you have a passion for it, and if you're good at it, regardless of how much you do it. But obviously, practice makes, they say perfect, but there really is no such thing as perfect. So practice does help or make better. That's what practice is for. So I guess that's my little lecture. Surprise, I lectured you tonight. It's like, but whether or not you're a writer, whatever it is that you do, feel free to leave your comments whether or not you agree with me, because the same holds true for whatever it is that you're into, or whatever it is you're trying to get good at or accomplish or whatever. So yeah, but that's how I write. That's when I do get into, like, when I do sit down and I write, I can write for a morning all the way until night. And because I'm really into it, I just keep going. And I think that's the way it is for a lot of us, writers. There are those that do need to get other things done throughout the day, so even if they could do that, they can't. But once I get into it, I'm on that roll, and I keep going at it. So it's not like I have to, I sit here for just a few minutes and I have to, like, I'm trying to force myself to write something. It's not like that. It's just some days I just feel too stressed to, honestly, it's usually, sometimes it's because I'm just not inspired, quote unquote. Because I am inspired, but at the same time I'm not inspired. But, where was I going with that? I totally lost my thought. So, never mind. In other words, uh, I, when, I love to write. And just because I'm not sitting here 15 hours a day writing doesn't mean that I, not into it once I do get into it. Maybe, what? I don't know. But, I said something about writing. Don't you wish you could just, like, push rewind, like, rewind this? Yeah. While recording it. It's not like I have to begrudgingly sit here and force myself to write, because, I do love writing. Something about stress. Usually it's stress that prevents me from writing. I just, because I can't focus. And just, trying to put my mind onto that instead doesn't work, because the stress thing is there, keeps coming back instead. But it is good if you do have something that can sort of help you escape from the issues and stuff of whatever's going on. Dropped my clip. Last one I dropped broke. So yeah. That's all. It's precious. My clip. And have a good night, and happy writing, and happy whatever else that it is that you all love to do.